The premise in the mindset behind the title is this: you you don't have to try to be what you already are.
And I imagine the book is one way of passing on what you've learned from your leadership journey. Stop trying to be a leader.
Hmm.
So say something
Hmm.
about the book, Antonio. Say something about the ideas behind it and some of the core lessons in there.
So the I'll start with the title because the title is catchy, and I wanted to
Yeah.
do that on purpose because I wanted to get everybody's attention because we're living in a world where everybody's trying to learn how to be a better leader,
Hmm.
and I write a book literally called "Stop Trying to Be a Leader." And the premise in the mindset behind the title is this: you you don't have to try to be what you already are. So
Mm.
stop trying to perform, stop trying to get validation from others, stop seeking
Mm.
affirmation from people to tell you that you're already good at what you do. I want you to show up in a different way because I know you have that in you. So the title is about really just stop trying to be what you already
Yeah.
are, right? Everybody's a leader, whether you have a title or not, because somebody's watching you and somebody's gonna look at this podcast and say, man, I want to be like them.
Yeah.
You are a leader. We all are leaders in some facet. And now I'm saying, wait, if you're different, you're the most important person in a room because you have a perspective nobody else has. And so now you get to bring something to the table that nobody thought about. So instead of you seeing that as a negative, see that as a positive. Talk about how it's important to get out of your own mind and get out of your own way. Imposter syndrome is real, right? Imposter syndrome is not something that we can just say, oh, it's a false made up. No. And
Yep.
what I say is, I tell everybody to write a life resume, right? Now, we know what a resume is. A resume is, hey, I got a job that I'm applying for. I'm going to put all my highlights that are relevant to this job that I'm applying for. Well, that's great for that role, but when end up happening, you typically omit some critical things that you've done in your life, right? That may
Um,
so what the life resume does, it allows you to go back and reflect on your life, and you go back as far as you want to go. And so the reason why the life resume is so powerful is because usually when we go into positions in places where we're not sure of ourselves, it's because we think we don't have the experience,
yep.
right? You don't
Yep.
ever have to question who you are
Yep.
again.
Yep.
And so the
Nice.
book is really about getting out of your way, getting out of your own
Hmm.
way, and realizing you're talented, you're gifted, and you're able to do whatever you've been
Yep.
created here to do. Just own that and walk into it.